Hey, it's Dave Knight at DaveKnightTrading.com, or soon to be
Potential effects on
DaveKnightTrading.com.
MQ.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here today. It's June 29th, 2023. I want to record my session today because, well, I need to. I need to follow my rules or you get called out on them. So, all right. So I want to pause here. Well, actually, I'm working on
Potential
updating
effects
my
on ES.
spreadsheet. So I'm
Potential
going to
double
pause
effects on ES.
until I get that
Potential
spreadsheet.
effects on
Holy
MQ.
shit. Stop talking. So I'll be right back. All right, so we're running with a 20 tick stop today. We're rounding that up to 20, and we're running with a 51 tick profit target, trading 2 contracts on the NQ. So still need to work on the spreadsheet, but I'd like to know what the what my profit target and stop loss is on the day. Now, as a general rule, if I would come in here, I would have my stop
Potential
above that
effects on
area.
MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
Officially, I have not started trading yet. Usually, I don't start until close to 10:30. I've got on my other screen, off screen, I'm going to pull that over. I've got my 5-minute chart and other charts on here. So I'm just now reviewing the markets. I can see that the 5-minute chart has been down and it's starting to try to trend up here. Here's the hourly chart showing it
Potential
coming
effects
down
on MQ.
in
Trapped
this
orders with
range.
exhaustion box on MQ.
And here is the 4-hour chart
Potential effects on MQ.
showing it trying to come down here too. So I'm going to move my 5-minute off the screen because that's my kind of a signaling. I like to see a 5-minute form. Right now we're in between trades. I've got a green bar. I've got kind of a short signal under 15098, it looks like. Here was the start of the short. It went to here and came off. So what we know about the market right now is we've kind of got a little area right here, minor and kind of major up here. Support and resistance. Going back, just looking at this right here.
Potential EDS on MQ.
And then looking at that right there. Now, here is my profit and loss. This is my stop loss. This is my profit target. Obviously, that's what I'm looking for initially, if not better. This is EA number 67. I was born in 67, maybe 67, and PA9 will be the ticket. Once again, trading rules.
Potential effects on MQ.
On my spreadsheet, a little something simple. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to try to bring it up there. On this side over here, You see a WL and BE stands for win, loss, break even. So general rules. 1, don't blow a count. 2 losses in a row, 10-minute break, turn over the sand timer, walk out of the room.
Potential
In addition,
on MQ.
I'm going to grab my phone before I start trading, and I'm going to put, once I start trading, I'm putting an hour time limit on it. So let me pause here for a second.
Potential effects on MQ.
All right,
Potential
so we have
EBS on MQ.
a long signal.
TBS on MQ.
I don't like catching a long at the highs. I'd rather catch a pullback and then come in. So what do I mean? I got 2 green bars. So I get this bar finishing high and then this bar coming up. This could turn into an indecisive bar real quick. But I want to get my timer ready here. So when I do enter my first trade, again, I have a countdown
Potential on MQ.
of 1 hour, and then my day's done. Oh, so we got kind of a short signal trying to form here. We'll see. Well, there was an ODD right there that I missed. So there was a nice ODD setup. I think I was probably getting my phone at that point. So this would be, and if you're looking at MACD or so you have a rising
Potential
prices,
effects
right?
on MQ. Trapped
And then your
orders with
indicators
exhaustion
doing
box
this.
on MQ.
That's what ODD stands for. And you have that would have been a nice winning trade right there if I'd have seen it. All right, spilt milk, can't worry about it. Markets went down to new lows. See if it's been there before.
Potential effects on
How long
RBY.
has it been? $15,062.
Potential TBS on MQ.
All right, so I don't see anything on the 5-minute chart. We need to switch to the hourly to see when we've been. Here's when we've been here last. Down here. This is a hourly
Potential
chart.
effects on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
Got it.
Potential effects on ES. Potential double effects on ES. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double effects on ES.
Finally got our first signal.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm in the wrong PA, no wonder. I'm in the one that failed. Shit.
Potential effects on ES. Trapped orders with exhaustion box
Two
on
trades
ES.
I missed.
Potential effects on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion
Order
box
filled.
on MQ.
Stop filled.
All right, one loss. Start my timer.
Potential TBS on RVY.
Try
Order
again.
filled. Stop filled.
Ah,
Potential
well, that
TBEX
was
on
quick.
ES.
2 losses. 10-minute
Potential double
timeout.
TBEX on ES.
10-minute timeout. Shit. Be back. Okay, I took a 10-minute timeout. Need an A+ setup. What we got going on? Our 5-minute chart. 10:15. Nice little up signal into the range again. Looking for an ODD on a short side. Not formed. It kind of formed here, but no.
Potential TBEX on ES. Potential TBEX on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Potential TBEX on ES.
This was 523.
Potential TBEX on MQ. Trapped orders with
Order
exhaustion
filled.
box on MQ.
Alright, we can go long here. ODD on the other side.
Stop filled.
Shit, it's 3 and low. 3 losses. What are we down? 630. It showed,
Potential TBEX on ES.
but it didn't show it. Yeah, it did. 51 right there.
Potential TBEX on MQ.
No, wait a minute. I came in here. And it didn't stay there.
Trapped orders with
Order
exhaustion
filled.
box on MQ.
Order filled.
Potential TBEX on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
Target filled. Stop filled.
Stop filled.
All right. That trade broke my rules. Although it was a win, requires a 10-minute timeout. Be back. 10-minute timeout. Breaking my rules. I've got 43 minutes left. I'm down. I'm at 49,890. Now, let's go over my reasoning behind my trade. It was an ODD setup that I liked.
Potential TX on RVY.
But it didn't form on the charts where I thought it would. So I'm still learning Apex. So I'm okay with, I hate saying this, I'm okay with losing still, even though it's 2 days left of June. I may not trade again today. I might just take this opportunity after my 10-minute break. And anyway, so I went, see where I went long. This bar was a mistake. I should have been, this should have formed like this. And it was
Potential
sitting
TX
like
on
at
MQ.
37.50 or something. But this one actually did form here to here. So I took that trade on. So I had an ODD setup. Stands for Oscillation Divergence Detector.
Trapped orders with exhaustion
It's
box
how you
on
catch a bottom
MQ.
or a top. Notice I had my stops down here, but if it would have broke through here, I would have got out. I'd have hit the close button up here. I didn't talk in the trade because I added, because I believed firmly that we were going up. So I think I had an ad here somewhere. Yeah, this is my exit point, I believe. So I got stopped here, I believe, on trade 2. Then I had an ad in this somehow. Or was it later on and did I got notes? Let's move forward.
Potential
I'm kind of
TX on MQ.
confused right now. I think it went up a little higher than. Here's my ad right there. Here's another signal that I saw. 2 bottoms. So I think I had it as came in here and I added there. And then I exited the trade. Maybe that was the exit bar. It happened so quick I couldn't tell you, but that's kind of how I saw everything. But I did break my rule. I got my 10-minute timer on. So I got to walk out. As far as time goes, I got 39 minutes left. Looks about like 3 minutes have
Potential
passed.
SLZ on MQ.
But
Potential
we'll
TX
go,
on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion
I
box
don't
on
know, we'll go
MQ.
7.
SLZ on
Oops, I
MQ.
need to pause the video here. Okay, I'm back. What's going on? Let's look. Trying to settle my nerves down. We've got a trading range. Trying to break out to the upside here. Rather catch a pullback than to try to
Potential
attempt a high.
TX on MQ.
Potential TX on MQ.
Potential effects on ES.
Here's where we were before. Looks like it's going to break through.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES.
Hasn't been there for a while.
Potential effects on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ. Potential effects on MQ.
Not an ODD setup here. Says I'm down 70, but in actuality with commission cost, I'm down 110. I got 1 win, 3 losses right now.
Potential effects on ES. Potential double effects on ES. Potential effects on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
Looking pretty good on the long there. Inside a trading range, that's kind of bothering me. 22, 40, not quite. This is what, 1, 2, one more time through. We'll take on a short, but not yet. What I'm talking about. I like to grab that third and then fourth time through. 1, 2, 3, go back up, try to catch that one. Sometimes it goes without you though. This would have been an HD trade up here if this number would have been higher.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box
So the last
on
low
ES.
is 203.
Double effects on ES.
We're back in that range again.
Potential effects on RVY.
Nice little, perhaps long signal there that I might have missed.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on RVY.
Looking at 203 versus 154. I've been more apt to take it if we were angling in an up. This is what we got in the 5-minute chart. It's kind of indecisive. I got 413 versus 400 over here. This is the third attempt at this level.
Potential effects on ES. Potential double effects on ES. Potential effects on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
Indecisive, trying for a nice setup here. You know, let's just pull the 5-minute chart over because this is what I'm watching anyway.
Order filled.
Be the 4th attempt at that level right now. All right, we're going to use the break even here if we can get it.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double TX on ES.
We're going to come down and try to make this a winning day
Potential
Target filled.
TX on
after
RVY.
losing. All right. So that was a win. 26 minutes to go. Day one, I'm up 392.
Potential TX on ES.
I talked about 4 times through at that level. That's what I did there.
Potential TBS on MQ. Potential TX on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
So I got 2 wins, 3 losses right now, and I'm up 392. All right, before I do anything stupid right now, this will give me about 15 minutes. I'm going to go 10-minute timeout because I'm up. I came up from the grave. I've rallied about $1,000 from my low. So I need a 10-minute break to debate if I want to trade again. Be back. All right, I'm back. My timer says I have 13 minutes left on my trading day. My account says I'm up
Potential
440,
TBS on MQ.
actually up 392. Auto liquidate peak balance and account balance are equal, and I've moved up about $300 on the trailing drawdown.
Potential TX on
Go
MQ.
down and come back up and stay at a true 25.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ. Potential elevator on MQ. Potential TX on MQ.
So we're in this junk here. We have
Trapped
not
orders
broke
with
out
exhaustion box on MQ.
pretty much in either direction. 5-minute charts. See that one? See that hammer? Here's a nice little setup there, combined with that one. This is a nice setup here, combined with this one.
Potential
This
TX
is
on
prior to
MQ.
me trading. Wait a minute, I didn't catch that. That was the best trade setup of the day. That was an ODD that I missed to start with.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
That was the winning trade right there. I catch that first trade win, probably up 1,000 on that trade.
Potential TX on RVY.
And then
Potential TX on MQ.
that influenced the other 2 trades that I lost in. And then I didn't
Trapped
follow my
orders with
trading
exhaustion
rules.
box on MQ.
Well, haven't set the trading rules. For instance, that one trade I took on was, should have used a pencil. It should have been more patient.
Trapped orders with
Wait for a
exhaustion box
form.
on RVY.
A lot of times you don't get the opportunity because the market moves quicker than you can put an order in. Because unfortunately, I just try to put one in down here. You have to right click, move up here,
Order submitted.
hit it.
Order canceled.
I want to get that off. So you have to right click and then come in and then put where you want to order it. And if it's far from the market, it doesn't matter. But the sell and buy market works pretty good. It's not my favorite thing here. Buy bid, sell bid. We could try those things, but I'd rather try that out in a sim. There's an ODD right there. $245 versus 31.
Potential
So a new
TX
trading
on
rule that I
RVY.
made just is the 1 hour trading window. Once I start trading, my attention span is like a gnat or whatever that bug is, that tinsy fly, whatever they're called. I got to protect against my ADD. I get distracted quickly. So 1 hour trading window. Obviously, you saw the 10-minute breaks I took today. I had one trade mistake that I need to get better at seeing.
Trapped
Overall, I
orders
went
with
2 for
exhaustion
3,
box
2
on
out of
RVY.
5, and finishing positive. Let me pull the 5-minute chart over because we're in that indecisive area, and I really don't want to trade in that anymore. We're in that little area right there that, let's see, we've busted it once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe if we use this right here, it's less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and the 8
Potential
down.
TX on MQ.
It's a lot of
Trapped
indecisive
orders with
action right
exhaustion
there.
box on MQ.
Got 2 green marks here, but neither one is an escalation. Both of those are inside the trading zone.
Potential TX
This
on
might help
MQ.
see it a little bit.
Potential double TX on MQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ. Double TX on MQ.
Now let's do this again. There's your trading zone,
Potential TX
dead
on
zone.
MQ.
Ideally, you want to go long here, go short here, inside this zone, but it's not real big. It's only 60, it's only a 20 tick zone. It's not real big. Trading timer says we got 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's bring this over and just for yuck's sake, let's look at a 10-minute chart, see what that's showing anything. That's showing, trying to break out of this zone right here, right? I like looking at the 5 minute to help me determine short-term trend, up or down. Always reminds me of a joke. There's an ODD right here. But we're trading into an up. This is the 4th bar up. Top of zone though. Let's move to sim and try it on.
Order filled.
Short here.
Order filled.
Okay, I like the stop. You could possibly place it above this right here, but we're above the high right there, so let's keep it there.
Stop filled.
Stop filled. All right, so it looks like a good idea not to take any more trades. That was in Sim 101, and better discretion of valor, right? This is what I talk about. I'm trading into this. Although it was a signal, it wasn't a good signal. How many times have we attempted this area? Whole bunch. We physically had
Potential TX on MQ.
Potential effects.
little spike close. I forget what that's called. Candlestick. Remind me when y'all watching me. What's that candlestick called? Is that the shooting star would go up and finish down here? Is that the hammer? Looks like a hammer to me. This would be a shooting star. Goes up and comes back down. I think that's called the hammer. Nice little setup there. In hindsight. You can tell I'm kind of satisfied at where I am right now after blowing PA number 8 yesterday. I decided to only buy one so I don't give myself the opportunity to just say, F it, take this more serious, as close as I can to real money, pretend it's real, because I did spend $17 to open this up, 90% discount. So I actually spent 17 bucks with taxes, real money, that I'm invested. So I got skin in the game right now, but I didn't add others so that I could just like say, F it and go for it, because I think that might be one of my problems right now. So I will add probably on the last day of the sale, the 90% discount ones. Now here's my plan right now. Today was Thursday. I'm not a real good trader into month end, so I'm kind of satisfied that I got a win today too on a month end day. It's been 3 months since last 2 trading days of the month usually kick my ass. That's because it's indecisive like this a lot. June 30th is semi-annual reporting, quarter end, so there'll be a lot of window dressing into the quarter end, and also the semi-end for people that have a fiscal year starting at January 1st. I've got 15 seconds to take a trade from the moment I started. So this has only been an hour of my life. And I've got to be better inside this hour. All right. There's my
Potential TX on MQ.
idiot.
Potential effects on M2.
Hey,
Trapped
hey, Gummy,
orders with exhaustion box
how
on
you doing
M2.
right now?
Exhaustion box on M2.
All right. I came back today. Last thing I like to do is update my charts. We're done. I'm gonna stay satisfied today. I know it's not a great gain, but it's a gain. And I had to swing today. I was 600 and something down.
Potential TX on MQ. Potential double TX on
I'm just
MQ.
writing down these numbers right here on my spreadsheet. 5392 is the account high. 50,392 is the account balance.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on MQ.
47,892 is the
Double TX on
threshold.
MQ.
I can't go below. And I finish up plus 44 ticks. I always think about this as $10. So I'm trading two. I know it's $5 a tick, but I'm trading two, so it works out to be $10 a tick
Potential TX
with
on
trading two.
MQ.
So
Potential effects on MQ.
plus 44, and you can see the sim lost 200. So didn't really like that signal. That wasn't a very good signal, considering how many times we had been to that level. The market has a tendency to attempt things 3 and 4 times before breaking through. A lot of times you'll see the market pull these kind of stunts. Go up, come back down, go up, come back down, maybe go down this way, come up, come back down, maybe go down a little bit more, and then do that. So what you see here is people buying here, buying here, buying here. This is what I call controlled buying. Works the other way too. This is the Gann signal working. He had called it in his studies and his work, he called it the 4th time through. It works the other way. I see it better the other direction. This is pretty much what you see right here. That is what you see. You see the downward move, and you see the controlled buying of a down, and then an escalation. Maybe it gets up to here, and then it sells off again. I don't know. I'm not going to worry with it. But one of my favorite all-time trader signals is the Gann 4th time through. I'm not a huge fan of taking it at the breakout on a long, because it has a tendency to come down, stop me out, and then go. But the other way, if you would flip this over, now the other side of this, let's do this again. Another way of looking at it. And so it comes down right here, right? We'll use the charts to show us. It comes down, it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Right there, if you go back and look at my trades, probably the winning trade that I caught was this move right here. Knowing that the market has a tendency, when it hits something 1, 2, 3, 4 times, has a tendency to break through one way. And then you can see this thing going this way. So kind of what you're seeing.
Potential TX on MQ.
Potential effects on MQ.
Hope that helps you. I mean, I do the best I can with the limited knowledge that I have over 30 plus years of trading. I'm using the Apex charts. Let me actually save my workspace, so I'm done on the day. In hindsight, my first couple of trades weren't great. I missed that ODD to start with, which would have been probably a 1 trade win and done. Go back and look at that because I will too. I recorded it and I saw it, but it was after the fact. I was still setting up. So I guess I need to be more prepared to take on a good signal. All right, that's going to do it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Maybe we'll do it again next week. Keep me honest.